Welcome back to my studio space. It's Dan Veal here once again, and you are watching Bass Gear Magazine. And in this review, we are checking out the brand new LFSYS F1 Series Monaco cabinet. Later on in the review, we'll also be checking out the brand new Blue Line series. But for now, let's listen to this one. For those who want to build tone at the amplifier and speaker combination, sure, we have absolutely everything our hearts could possibly desire, from old school vintage valve amplifiers to modern super lightweight punchy rigs. There is also those of us who like to create our bass tones within a virtual environment, such as effects units in digital signal processing, or indeed those who want the sound behind them on stage to be exactly the same as that coming out of a top-tier, high-quality PA system. And this is where LFSYS come in. The design ethos behind all of the LFSYS cabinets in the range is that whatever goes into the cabinets is accurately transmitted coming out. And this means top tier components in terms of the woofer, the tweeter, and a custom crossover inside as well. And it doesn't end there either. Even the construction of the cabinet and what it is made of is absolutely top tier, as you will hear in just a moment. The Monaco is the most powerful cab in the LFSYS range, and it's based on a recently developed Faital Pro 12-inch woofer. It has advanced features such as a 3-inch voice coil and comes with a 600-watt AES power rating. So there's a lot of output available from what is a relatively easy carry. For your top-end clarity and your high frequencies from any instrument, on board the Monaco is a Celestion state-of-the-art neodymium compression driver. Take a closer look at the speaker cabinet and you can see it is attached to a wide constant directivity horn. Let's get straight into the details here. You'll notice that the horn has actually been rotated 90 degrees, so its waveguide is actually vertical rather than horizontal, the angle that you'd usually see on, say, PA cabinets. And there's a very, very good reason for this. If you take a PA cabinet and you put it in front of an audience, you want it to reach as many people at a wide angle as possible. For the speaker cabinets, which are most likely going to be standing behind you on the floor, you want to get the sound up towards your ears, not across the stage. So by rotating the waveguide, you're more likely to get those treble frequencies up towards your head when it is in a floor-mounted position. Electronics aside for the moment, the LFSYS cabinets are all made from highest grade Italian 9-ply poplar. The design of them means that the cabinets are incredibly stiff and there's no undue resonances. The cabinet doesn't ring when you tap on the side of it. LFSYS speaker cabinets are designed for the road and they are coated in this industrial grade tough coat style paint. So rather than Tolex, which can sometimes rip and tear, this is going to give you years and years of hard wearing, covering, protecting your investment. And speaking of protecting your investment, all LFSYS speaker cabinets come with a steel kick grille to protect those delicate speakers behind it. Now, because these speaker cabinets are already expertly calibrated, there's no adjustments around the back for turning the tweeter on and off. This is all about full range flat response, and therefore there is no additional adjustments other than the two speak-on connectors on the back of the cabinet. We can run our amplifier into one of those connectors, and then should we want to daisy chain out to another LFSYS cabinet, we can with the secondary connector. Though I have to say, when it comes to daisy chaining, Monaco here has performed admirably and has done a very good job at seeing off other cabinets that are much bigger. And that's owing to the high-spec PA components that are on board. So in many situations, you'll probably find that you won't even need a second cabinet. But if you do, the option is there. Now, in terms of tone, Monaco is right up there with other FRFR examples out in the realms today, and that includes top-tier PA cabinets. If you are the kind of person that likes to hide between a really scooped bass tone and your speakers hiding all manner of ills such as fret noise and string noise, Monaco is going to leave you with nowhere to hide. It reproduces every nuance, good or bad, beautifully. The Monaco features an extended bass alignment shelf. And what this does mean, and I've certainly found this in cabinets where they tried to get as much low end out as possible and sadly failed miserably, is actually as you push the sound pressure level up on these cabinets, it is less likely to what we call fart out, where the speaker flaps around not being able to reproduce the low end that it's trying to get out of it. You'll be very pleased to hear that either when getting ready to go to your gig or packing up afterwards, the F1 Monaco only weighs in at around 14 kilos. Its actual size means that it's very, very easy to carry with one hand. There is a handle inset into the top of the speaker cabinet, and I've happily walked this around the studio, out to the car, and off I go with no problems whatsoever. It's a really easy lift. And actually, with the handle being on the top, it did actually feel lighter than other cabinets where you've got to bend down to pick it up because the handle is on the side. Furthermore, LFSYS also supplies a really tasty and well-padded cover, and there is a cutout, which means you can still carry your cabinet easily and have it protected at the same time. All LFSYS cabinets are designed to have a beautifully balanced tone from the airy top end all the way down to the girthy lows, without one overpowering the other. But furthermore, the design is such that off-axis response and phase response is improved so the sound follows you around the stage and there's no dead spots where possible. I think this is actually a brilliant part of the design. Now, whilst I had the Monaco in for review, LFSYS very kindly sent me one of the brand new Blue Line range speaker cabinets as well, in the shape of the Silverstone 2. Now, in order to make these cabinets as accessible to everyone, the Blue Line was seen as a more affordable range, but still including the high quality design, construction and components. So in the Blue Line range, you still have the same compression driver and custom crossover. However, the driver on board for the low frequency response is made by Celestion. It's still another high performance driver and comes in at a lower output. I also really like that these come with a really nice blue baffle to set them apart. And actually, I'm a bit of a fan of coloured baffles, so this one was a difficult one to put away once I'd finished with it. Let's get some specifications up for Silverstone 2 and we'll have a listen to what it is all about. Now, what review wouldn't be complete with a good shootout? So here are the two speaker cabinets back to back. The top tier F1 Monaco against the Blue Line Silverstone 2. See which one you like the best. Now, the Silverstone 2 and the Monaco absolutely and utterly make a mockery of standard generic boxes with speakers and cheap tweeters and crossovers thrown into them. So even if you choose to opt for the Silverstone 2, it is already top tier, and the Monaco takes you to stellar levels of sound quality output. They both enjoy the same quality of construction, and as you can see in both examples, they look absolutely fantastic. And what's great about the Silverstone 2 and the Monaco is that they are both the same size. So you can have one of each and you can stack them and then choose which one you prefer for any particular application. Now, hopefully in this short overview you've got a good idea what LFSYS is all about. However, there's a lot of information that I've left out of this video, or otherwise I'll be talking for another 15 to 20 minutes. There's a lot of technical stuff going on in these cabinets. And as always, I've written a review to go with this video, which you can check out over at Bass Gear Magazine. So head on over to bassgearmag.com to go and check that out. There's going to be a lot more information in there which I'd urge you to read before making your choices about these cabinets. I think that you will be really impressed. Rounding up though, there's no doubt that I'm very impressed with Monaco especially. I love its performance and I love its immediacy in tone, and there's a nice balance of response from the very highs to the very lows. Thank you ever so much for checking out this review. I'm looking forward to your positive comments in the comments section below. I look forward to hearing how you like to use your bass cabinets, for example. And I'm looking forward to bringing you more review videos very, very soon. I've been Dan Veal, and you have been watching Bass Gear Magazine.